What's up, guys? Come with me on a boat trip with me and my dad around Guernsey. We will be visiting Bordeaux, Castle Corner and Fermain. Also, we'll be visiting a little beach which I like to call the Little Beach, because you'll see. Just leaving the mooring at the moment, and then we'll be on our way. This boat is a Boston Whaler Outrage 19 with an Evinrude 150 horsepower E-Tech 3-cylinder, for any of you that wanted to know that. We've got to sort out all the fenders, ropes and also the camera mount, which had started to fail, but then we'll be on our way. This is me. My name is Max. I will be your driver today. First up, Bordeaux. Going to go over some great big overfalls because it's a spring tide. A spring tide is basically a very big tide when the moon is completely out. It gets quite rocky here. Get massive and we start to go up and smash back down again. Honestly, it was very, very big. Watch and listen carefully as it is very rough. We are kind of scared, but not really, because we've been out it much worse. This time I had to slow down to 19 knots. We were going about 24, but since we were going over the overfalls, we tried to make it as comfy ride as we could. I did skip a few minutes there, only because there wasn't much going on. This is a different part of Bordeaux, completely different perspective from land. Also, coming through here, we've only just realised, looking back at it, that we've just gone over a rock outcrop, and actually we should have gone further south, but it's fine, it was high enough. Anyway, here you go. Next stop will be Fermain. I'm going to play a little song, only because it takes us a while to get out. Well, I did skip it. Not going in to have a look, so we're just passing and also passing Soldiers Bay. But we will be going into Fermain, not to stay, but just to show you guys where and what it is. Taking this turn very wide, as there is a great big outcrop of rocks inside. Well, should I say underneath. Here we're heading into Fermain. Fermain is on the east coast of Guernsey. This small tower above the text at the moment is called a Martello Tower, which I call a Marshmallow Tower because it sounds the same and looks the same, sort of. Speeding it up a bit so I can show you guys the little secret beach that I was telling you about earlier. Now we're going further south, and I can tell you a little bit about this little bay. So one day, me and my family were in Fermain, and my dad and I went kayaking, and we found this little bay, and it's really, really nice. You can go swimming there, and you can take the jet ski and kayaks there. Very cool. The reason we stopped there today is because there was a tree sat on the rocks, which you don't often find here, which I will say in a second. But there has never been a tree landing on the rocks where I've seen it before. So that is why we stopped. Coming up to it on our right. Here we are, coming up to it. Doesn't really look like anything, but I can assure you, at low tide there is a full beach there, and it isn't really big at all. The reason I said only you can get there by a kayak and a jet ski is because it's about 2 meters wide. It's a very small beach. Here comes my dad to inspect how the tree got there. I call him Dad, and most of the time, Dave-o. Here you can hear us say, "Wow, that's crazy." Well, because it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Take a picture of that.
Hello, Dad. Taking a photo of the tree. I will put the tree in the comments because I can't quite figure it out. Well, not quite visit, but we're going to show it to you. It is up ahead. You can see it on the video. Getting closer. Here we are. Castle Corner is an 800-year-old fortress on a tidal island guarding St. Peterport Harbour in Guernsey, which is all still on the east coast. Davo telling me where and where I can't drive, only so I don't drive the boat aground.
Going in there at 75, 80 miles an hour. Fucking amazing. Like twice the speed of this, eh? There'll be some crap off boxes around here.
This is Oyster Passage. Very, very, very sorry about skipping most of that. I would have shown the trip home, but I lost most of my recordings when I transferred all the recordings from my camera to my phone to upload it. Keep watching to see how I'm more up. No, I'm not speeding through the marina. It is a 6-knot limit. All I'm doing is fast forwarding the video because it takes forever. Perfect timing. Another hour we would have been able to get back in, which I don't mind because I would have gone to Ham. That is my dad's boat on the right. It is a Princess 45. Should have got the fenders out already, but it's okay because I got my dad. And anyway, I've already got fenders on the mooring, so don't really need them on the boat anyway. Travel trident getting fixed on the left. Here's where it gets tricky. I haven't moored up at this mooring for that long now, and this is probably my 5th time doing it. If you didn't know already, when you turn the steering wheel on a boat, the back goes, but the front should stay in the same place-ish, unlike a car where the front turns. On a boat, the back does. Gotta take it slow. Never go quicker than the speed you want to hit something. There's a famous quote. Keep more to the left, but not in the middle. Because if you don't, you will overestimate the turn and most likely hit another boat. Perfect. Hello, me. There we go. Thanks for watching and stay safe on the water. See you next time.